Today we are going to discuss about distributed generation. So electric power, it consists of units for electricity production. So there are many devices that make use of the electricity and a power grid which connects them, right? So the main aim of the power grid, that is to enable the transport of electrical energy from the production to the consumption side. But here they need to maintain acceptable reliability and voltage quality for all the customers, right? So there are different reasons are there for introducing new type of production into the power system. Why we need to have new type of production into the power system? Because earlier we are having solar, wind, then hydro, nuclear, so many power plants are there. But they are having some disadvantages. For example, hydro, it is of a very big size, so capital investment and the time required to build that takes lot of time, lot of amount is required. Then some of the power plants, they emit carbon dioxide, right? So due to various problems, we need to have new type of production into the power system. Okay, so here we are mentioning three different reasons for introducing new type of production into the power system. So first one is open electricity market. Anybody can invent their new production method and he can become a owner and he can sell the energy to the KB, right? Like open electricity market that has been introduced in many countries since 1990. Okay, so from that it made easier for new players to enter the market. For example, in Europe and North America, they produce electricity and export this to the power system. And the rules for actual sales of electricity, it varies strongly between the countries. Even the rules for connection are different between the countries. So enabling the introduction of new electricity production is the main reason for deregulation of electricity market. So more market players, which will increase competition together with the increased production capacity, which results in reduced price. And the price of electricity produced by large conventional installations like fossil fuels, nuclear, hydro is however too low in most of the countries and small units to be competitive. So second reason is environment, that is several conventional types of production results in emission of carbon dioxide, right? So which will lead to global warming, right? So changing from conventional production based on fossil fuels like coal, gas, oil to renewable sources like sun and wind, that will reduce the emission. Nuclear power station and the hydro, that is large hydro installation, they do not increase the carbon dioxide emission as much as fossil fuel does. Okay. So to encourage the use of this renewable energy source as an alternative, several countries, what they did is they started creating incentive mechanism, right, to make renewable energy more attractive. And the third reason, that is introducing new production, because consumption is more and production is too small. So building large conventional power station is not politically acceptable all time because of environmental issues, right? For example, hydro, it takes 10 years or longer to complete, then the investment required is also very high. So we need to go for smaller scale generation based on renewable source of energy. Does not, and this smaller scale generation plants they do not suffer these limitations like it does not take longer time to be installed, then starting initial cost will be less, right? So total cost may be higher, but as the incentive can be spread over many owners, the financing may actually be easier. So the right incentive scheme economically as well as technically are also needed here, right? So this is regarding the introduction.